All right, leek and potato soup. Leeks, scallions, onions. It's all in garlic. It's all in the same family. So this just looks like a giant scallion. So I got some ratty old scallions here I'm going to use up. And then also I got some celery. And this is the outside dark green part, which isn't too good. And it started getting just a fraction rubbery, but I could use it up in that soup because you can make celery soup is basically kind of the same way. So let me chop up some of this stuff. All right, a couple of onions. Let me get this started here. It's olive oil. Believe it or not, no garlic. Not too much, just enough to cover the bottom of this saucepan. This stuff I'm going to chop up fairly coarsely, because I'm going to run it all through the food processor. You can make, this soup, so-called country style, which is chunky, but I'm going to make it real smooth and run it through the food processor. I like them both about equally good, but I'm just in the mood for the finer one, the pureed one. All right, now the leeks, and these are filthy, so you always got to wash them. So you just cut down the first leaf and get rid of it. Well, you can save this, like if you're going to make vegetable stock or chicken stock or something, but I don't have enough here that's really worth saving. And I always say I don't like to waste anything, but there's not, like I said, not too much here. So you just cut down the first leaf and peel that off. See the mud? Leeks are always real dirty. So then you can hold it like this and go like that and like that, and make sure your knife is sharp, and make sure you're cautious doing this. And that's that. And now I'll wash them. All right, those are clean. So now I should have did this before I cut them lengthways, but I haven't made this in a couple of months and you forget. But a lot of people just take all that dark green off. I like to kind of do this on an angle, because inside is light, and you want the light. If you ever heard of, the famous soup called vichyssoise, all that is cold leek soup. Of course, your knife has to be pretty sharp to do this. But you see, I got them on an angle, so that way you waste less, you know. I should save that for vegetable stock or chicken stock, but that's not much here. And like I said, a lot of people just lay that out and go flat across, but if you look in here, see all that light? That's all good. So you just gently, let me try to turn, gently cut it like that on an angle. See? So you get rid of the dark green on the outside. Stubborn one there. And you got all the good light green stuff. See how it's kind of tapered? And you could actually do that before you stick the knife in and go down. It makes it a little bit easier, but I wasn't thinking. So, but you get the picture anyway. All right, now we'll cut these up. Cut the end off. And then finish where you had that line going through, and then just chop, chop. If you were going to keep this, you know, the chunky so-called country style, then you would want to chop this up a little finer. But like I said, I'm going to run it through the food processor and make it real creamy smooth, so I'm not too concerned with it. Now I got some potatoes here. These are just gold potatoes, and I didn't rinse them after I peeled them because I want the starch. I want the soup to be thick. So I'm just going to cut these. Not real small pieces, but not big, because I want them to cook as fast as those onions. Also, you probably need to sweat down the vegetables a little bit longer than I am before you put in the potatoes. But since I'm gonna turn it to mush, it'll all be good. All right. All right, this is just gonna sweat down, and then I'm gonna add some salt, pepper, and chicken broth and water. That's it. Now we just let that boil, come up to the boil, and then bring it down to a simmer and let them potatoes cook. And that's it for a while. All right, this is done. So what I'm going to do is bring it over there and put it through the food processor, but I just wanted to show you, if you wanted it, you could just get like an old style potato masher like this, and then just go down in there and mush it, and that's basically what they call country style. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Let me Let me get a spoon. I don't know if you can see this. Look at that. Let's try it. That's good. I'm going to add some heavy cream to this too, by the way. See if I can do this without taking anything apart. Ah, that worked out good. All right, put the rest of this in. Gotta have a little bit more of that. I'm hungry. You definitely got to try this. This is absolutely worth the effort. It's a really good soup. And if you don't have one of these, you just pound it with, like I showed you a minute ago, with the potato masher thing. And just do it. It's worth it. All right, there is that. This is a really good winter dish. It's just really good. I always liked it. It's one of my favorite soups. Look at that. Looks good. All right, as usual, a couple of saltine crackers in there. Because I like it like that. It's good. It's really good. All right. That's the end of this one. I'm going to eat.